She is Lorraine Downs. She's 19. She lives in Auckland. She's a model. And Miss New Zealand, many Americans are curious about your country. Why don't you just tell us about New Zealand?
Well, New Zealand is a beautiful country. It's a very natural green country. And if you like the easy outdoor life, then you like New Zealand.
And at home there in New Zealand, have you watched the Miss Universe pageant on CBS?
Well, I've been watching Miss Universe pageant since I was about 8 years old, and I can't believe that I'm here now in it.
Well, you are indeed. Now, you're 19. So she was 3 years old when I started doing the pageant. Of course, I was only 20 years old when This fellow over here says, higher, higher. Miss New Zealand, have you enjoyed your visit to St. Louis?
Oh, it's been wonderful. It's one that I'm never going to forget. And the best thing of my visit has been the people of St. Louis. They've been so friendly and made everyone feel welcome. Thank you.
Nicely put. Thank you. What have you enjoyed most in the USA?
Eating strawberries.
I don't know about you judges, but I bet you just got the vote of the strawberry growers of America. Thank you, Miss Singapore. And Miss Venezuela, please. She is Paola Ruggieri. She's 21 years old. She lives in Caracas. She attends Metropolitan University of Caracas. And although she speaks English, we'd like to have the Spanish-speaking interpreter just standing by. I'll ask you if she needs help. You're going to try this by yourself, aren't you?
Yes, I will. I will try. I'll try my best.
You're going to the university. What are you studying?
I'm studying business administration, and I'm very near to finish my career. And I have 3 more classes in my thesis, and I'll get graduated.
And what would you like to do or be after you graduate?
Well, in general, I will succeed in all my ambitions. And that means finish my career and be a good professional, a good mother then, and
now to be a good...
try to help el prójimo. How do you say it?
¿Cómo se dice? Try to help what?
El prójimo?
Your brother. Try to help.
Hermano? Yeah. No, it's not.
You stay out of this. Well, if you want to be I'm only fooling. He's really leaving. If you want to be a professional, that requires self-discipline. What I was leading up to, I read in your bio that you were on the swimming team for your country in the 1976 Olympics, and that required self-discipline, didn't it?
Yes. Wow. Very disciplined.
You were in Montreal, were you?
Yes, in Montreal. I turned my 15 years old there. And, well, I would like to tell you that there's been a lot of coincidence in my life, and I'll turn 15 there, and I'll be 22 here on Thursday. And I'm very glad to pass it here in St. Louis.
Thank you very much, Miss Venezuela. At home, you see her score. Before we talk with you, Miss Ireland. She is Roberta Brown, Switzerland. Would you come out to me? She is Lolita Morena, age 22, student, University of Geneva. A university student studying what?
I'm studying Egyptology.
Egyptology?
Yes.
In reading the classified ads, I see no mention of Egyptologists. What does an Egyptologist do?
Okay, do you know what is an archaeologist?
An archaeologist, I do.
Okay, right. So it's the same thing, but only about Egypt.
And so you will end up in only Egypt? I mean, you would not be an archaeologist in other countries? Is that why you...
No, I would like to go only to Egypt because it's a marvelous civilization. I think we have a lot to learn from that civilization.
Indeed, we do. Now, I have heard you doing a lot of interpreting here in the last week. How many languages do you speak?
I speak 5 languages.
What are they?
Thank you.
That applause was started by 5 different people who speak different languages.
Okay, English a little bit, like you can hear, and
English
French
is very
is
good.
my mother language, Italian, Spanish, and German.
You speak German?
Yeah.
Now, you know, in St. Louis, there are also many, many people of German extraction. And would you like to wind up your interview? Would you like to wind up your interview with a tremendous reaction from the audience? Let me tell you what to do.
Okay.
In German, you say, the Cardinals are going to take it all. Just a moment.
Die Cardinals are die nächsten Gewinner.
There you are. Thank you, Miss Little. Pleasure of crowning you about 2 months ago, and what have your adventures been since?
Oh boy, I've been traveling throughout the United States. I've already been to 7 different cities, and I've worked at the Special Olympics since then.
And have you spent much time in New York, where I know you're going to live now?
I live in New York now, so I have.
You have indeed. Now, you are going to become a dentist, and you have rather elaborate plans for your office, I hear.
Oh,
Why don't you tell me about those?
Okay, I have 2 plans. First is, I'm going to take care of my female clientele by having male dental assistants work for me.
Of course.
And then my second plan is my dental offices can be in the shape of a horseshoe, where I'll have all the chairs facing inward towards a garden, where I'll have small animals.
Okay.
Let me see, Miss Ireland was first place. Second place was Miss Switzerland. And in third place was Miss New Zealand.